Hold on to your hats.
We have 25, 25, 50, 100, 200, 400, 800, 1600.
Be careful though when we do this. All the Euros see on the
Dong.
internet and they come.
Dong is thrilled because he could definitely get unstuck in this spot.
and this is great gamesmanship from George. And I mean, the two biggest winners. Well, obviously they're biggest winners, right? But it's a lot of times you see people lock up the win.
Yeah. Dong's raising it up with here with track 3 offsuit. He's really going for. He's seizing his opportunity.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, and JD has a great shove spot here. He's
got 10
essentially
big
got like 13 bigs. You just rip it in here with the 7s. He probably get called by Dong because he's already put 5,000. And Holiday folded the Jackson Hearts.
He's counting. He's like, I have 13 big blinds.
Yep. He's like, I don't think JD plays many tournaments, but I think we're gonna see him shove here.
He plays one tournament a year. It's the main event.
Yeah, the main event. Yeah, he's a full. Welcome to Tournament Poker, JD.
Let's see if Mr. Delivery just wakes up with it here. Okay.
What a sick spot if he did. I mean, he's sitting with 50K deep and he's got like a little over 30 bigs.
I think it's like 19.
Pretty wild.
This Dong's like, are you serious?
And
I'm trying to take down the blinds, and you woke up with a hand here?
I mean, Dong's almost getting the right price to call with his overcard.
He needs about 26. He needs 26%, 14 to win.
I got Eric good
41. Oh yeah, you're. Oh my god.
Very close.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Very close to the right price.
One overcard.
We might see him call. That would be. This would be a brutal beat for JD. And he makes the call. Oh my gosh.
One time.
Yeah, he's running 1 time.
One time, he's way behind. Oh my gosh, what is going?
What do you got? Let's see.
So sick. Never seen this in Dallas as your
Track 3
moneymaker.
offsuit. Oh wow, this is.
Fuck you guys.
Dong needs a 4 of clubs here.
Oh, my queen 6 was so good.
Wow. And JD's gonna
my
scoop
gosh.
a 40K pot.
Man, how about this?
Wow.
Man? Your first day commentating, you got all this action here.
This I've never
Fun,
seen.
fun game, huh?
This is
Honestly, the action didn't really come until Dong sat down.
The Texas Card House Poker Cruise is getting closer and closer. Poker lovers from all over the country will be joining us on the Royal Caribbean Allure of the Seas, sailing out of Galveston, Texas. The clock is ticking for you to get the best deal possible. Get an ocean view room for as little as $692 per person. Get a Central Park balcony suite for as little as $734 per person. Under 30 remain at this price point. Once they're booked, these prices will go up. Your room is fully refundable up until December 20th, 2022. Save money by booking today. Reach out to Christy at Curated Cruises to get this amazing deal today. Texas Card House Poker Cruise. More details at texascardhouse.com.
Hello and welcome everybody to Texas Card House Live. You got your boys Ben and Derek in the booth tonight. Let's come say hello to you. Of course, my name's Ben. That is D, Mr. Derek Ing, and I'm having a good night, Derek. Are you having a good night?
Yeah, it's been a pretty fun night so far. Really busy night here in Dallas
for sure.
on Saturday night, as always. But we're here to the final table of our Saturday 20K Guarantee Tournament. These players have been playing since 10 a.m., all battling it out for a top prize of about $19,000.
Yeah, that's a nice chunk of change, as it always is. This tournament is always crushing, and you have got to make your way out here to try it out if you have not done so. It is the best daily tournament in the country, hands down, bar none. 1 day, 365, take down 19,000. That's what I'm talking about. Good return. And we are down to 9 here, 240 entrants today. And like I said a little earlier, $365 per buy-in, unlimited re-entry for the first 4 hours and 15 minutes, culminating in total prize pool of $72,000. First place with 19K.
Yeah, and you know, the rate at which people enter this tournament always surprises me, man. I woke up this morning, I checked my phone. You know, I got kind of tempted to even play earlier today, but no, I looked at the entrance, and I think at like 11:30 or noon, it was like only like 100 entrants.
Right.
And then out of nowhere, we got up to 240. Like, you just never know with these things.
Harsha here with 2 kings in the cutoff.
Raised to 80.
Is going to make it 80,000.
pretty big raise here. Alex makes a really good fold there. The ace-9 of diamonds. Shamari, one of our chip leaders here. Also goes by Sham sometimes, I think.
Yes.
He's going to fold. A special shout out to Ryan McGrew in the 8 seat, one of our dealers here. Yeah.
Let's go.
Home field advantage.
Oh, I should probably say something. Hold on, to our team members.
Oh, I posted something.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, one of our, really good dealers here. I think he's been here since close to day one. I mean, he was already a dealer here when I started working as a cage. I think he was already dealing since you've been working here, and he hasn't really played tournaments that often, but took a shot today, and now he's on the final table with a big stack. So congrats to him, going under Chungus today. Some fun nicknames on this final table. On aces for Alex. It's always wonder what to do with aces. You don't want them to get cracks. You don't want to raise too small.
Oh, and David Ace-Jack with the shortest stack at the table is going to put it in there, and he is going to get the bad news quick. Lee.
What a terrible situation to be here. Wow, last ace.
David here outlasting a bunch of players after taking a big hit at about 14 players left. Took a huge hit. Was sitting at a very nice hefty stack before this final table did start. Now, unfortunately, he's getting in with the ace-jack. He's got outs! He's got outs!
That is the best possible flop for him.
No dice, though. A full house. Queens over aces for Alex will take it down and eliminate David.
Too much hope there.
Place.
Well, GG's in the chat for David. I know, not the run out he looked for, but did make the final table, which takes home a nice payout of
1370. 1370 going to David's way, and it actually is crazy because he on the last bullet of his before the registration closed, I was dealing to him, and he only had like, I don't know, 10K left or something like that, which was, I don't know, maybe 4 big blinds. Ended up getting the triple up, and now here he is. He made it all the way back, made it to the final table, and he still took home a nice chunk of change. GG's to David in the chat.
80.
Speaking of the chat, a lot of chat regulars in there tonight. Welcome, everybody. Michael Tilton, Miss Rena, Chuck C, Skullbone. Let's see, we got Dion, RS Actuary, Frank B, Husker, haven't seen you in a minute. Poker Monkey, and some other new names. Captain is here. Welcome everybody to the stream tonight. Over 140 guys joining us for the first leg of it. Couldn't be more happy with you guys choosing us to spend your Saturday night with. You could be anywhere in the world. You're here with us.
Chungus did raise it there with a king-queen and take it down pre-flop.
Good result.
Yeah, very good result.
Moving on.
In each, every time you take down just the blinds, you increase your stack by about 100K, or exactly 100K. Pretty big at this point of the tournament, when everyone's only about, 20 to 25 big blinds deep. This profile is deleted. Any high roller vloggers in this final group? Not that I know of. And that's actually kind of my favorite part about these tournaments. It's just a lot of regular players here. People that you see every day if you come here to Texas Card Us. King Jack in small. I think would make the fold there. A nice fold there from Neil.
Harsha going to bet his top pair here. Flopped it. Makes for a very easy continue. I can see it's time to fold. Michael Tilton says, like the stream, and I can't agree more. Hitting that like button costs you nothing, but it does go a long way to help us grow as a channel here. And, inconsequentially grow the game of poker one stream at a time.
No problem. This profile is deleted. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for the support.
No, JD in chat. Thank you again. John D, 2 10s. Under the gun. The middling stack. Actually, pretty slightly bigger stack. He's got some red chips over there. Can't actually see him from this angle.
Big raise here, over 3x. Wow, and Sea Hard here might go with it. Suited ace-9, only about 5 big blinds. It's hard to fold this when you're so short. I mean, you might not find a better spot. Could be flipping a lot of hands. Oh, he does let it go. Wow.
He almost called and he realized that's probably not the best option here. Should probably either realize now or get out of the way.
I'm really surprised he folded there, but I mean, it might work out in the end. It's the name of the game if you have a short stack in this game. Just be patient and waiting for your spot.
It blends into the table.
ADC Scooter in the chat. How was everyone tonight? I'm doing well. Hope you're doing all right. Hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend. I hope everyone had a great Black Friday yesterday.
And Thanksgiving. I don't think we've seen you guys since Thanksgiving. We had our little time warp recording Monday after
Right,
you know, doing the Wednesday.
The Wednesday stream.
That was a little weird.
Appreciate everyone that tuned in that Wednesday stream. Hope you all enjoyed it. It was a fun game.
Ace King for Chungus. It's so funny to call him Chungus. I love it. I love it. And he's just going to get it done here.
Nice, and that's huge, man. You can just min raise there and take out 100K. Chungus maintaining his chip lead here, 1.9 million. Shamari not too far behind, 1.7 million. And there's quite a few short stacks here, so we might see some pretty tight play until those shorter stacks either double up or bust. Typically recommended here, you know, with the pay jumps being so large on this final table. Third, ninth place being $1,300, first place being $19,000. Significant money up for grabs here. Good Action says, great Saturday, won my home poker game, and my Gamecocks beat their rival. Hey, congratulations to your home team.
Raise 145.
Yeah, my Longhorns beat Baylor, so hook 'em horns on Friday, I believe. They normally play their games on Thursday, so I was surprised to see them play on Friday. I see Janik in the chat. What's up, buddy? Gamble all rolls a 41. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Hope your hunting trip went all right, Janik. Saw on some social media that he was in a what they call it, a blind, right? Deer blind?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't hunt, so I'm surprised I even knew how to say that.
Good to see you, J. Nick. One of the fastest in the biz.
If you come here any day during the week, during the daytime, you'll see Jenny dealing, slinging some cards. Chungus with another hand. Putting a lot of pressure on these shorter stacks here. John D.
He's gonna put the heat on with the ace-8 off. 3-piece McRaisities for him.
Oh.
And it gets all the way back to Chungus here, who does not have position with 8 high. I think it's either 4-bet or fold, and he does get out of the way.
Nice play there from John D. You know, a lot of players would either fold or just call with that hand there, but good recognition for him. A raise from the hijack. Relatively late position open. and he has good card removal. Nice play there by John.
If you're following along at home, the chip denominations. Wow,
Anemone.
Yeah. If you're following along with the chip sizes, I'll let you know right now. The light blue chips that are at the back, those are going to be 5K in tournament chip value. The purple and green ones, those are 25K. And of course, the beautiful, the lovely, the elegant red and white
Candy canes.
candy canes are 100K tournament chip value. Those were hard words.
Raise to 80.
Man, you know, I haven't seen our $1 million chip in play in I don't know how long.
You mean our
Since the
500K chip or the 1 million plaque?
million plaque.
Okay, the million plaque.
Yeah, no, I've seen the 500K chip, but I was just saying, like, I haven't seen the million plaque since the $1 million tournament last September.
Yeah, when they were heads up with like 33 million, 36 million each.
Heads up.
Jack 8-8 here on the flop. Ace high going to be the best.
Harsha with the betting lead will continue on this flop. Perfectly fine there. Does have a 1 over backdoor clubs. And Shamari defending from.
All right, it's too quiet. I'll get it going. It's time to play poker. Change. That's right.
Not a very chatty table to start off. Tensions maybe a little high as the pay jumps are quite drastic. $18,000 differential between first and ninth place. Maybe about 17,000.
You know, and they have been playing since 10, so they might just be tired, honestly. That could be part of it, too.
Could be.
I wouldn't blame them if they just didn't really want to talk much.
Raise all in.
And the kid with ace queen going to ship it for his last 6.5 big blinds.
I believe the kid here has some very serious accomplishments in the tournament scene in Dallas. I believe this is one of maybe it's not the first time, but we don't get to see him on our Saturday stream all that often.
And Sea Hard is going to go with it here with the last 185K with the king 10. Live cards at least, but currently the kid in the lead with the ace high.
Live cards are live, though. We've all been in these spots as it does come 8-8-5 to start. 2 cards to come. Needs a king or a 10. That's not going to help him.
Another diamond.
5, though, I suppose, would chop. Ace, though, is not going to do it. The kid going to take it down with aces up and eliminate Sea Hard, actually, in 8th place. So how about GG's in the chat to Sea Hard? And a very nice hand for the kid.
Yeah, GG's in the chat. Congratulations to Sea Hard for taking home $1,800. Congratulations to him. It looks like we got a few questions in the live stream chat that I'll go ahead and answer. I'm a bit unfamiliar with this stream specification. Are the numbers left of the names the seat position? Yes, indeed. For your observation, yeah, that represents their seat number. And this location here is TCH Dallas, live from Dallas, Texas, of course. So welcome to the stream. Appreciate you for joining us.
Also some really nice words there from John Banks in the chat. That's super nice of you to say. I always try and be as nice as I can on the table.
What a shout out there from John, man. Very nice
Very,
words.
very nice words.
Raise 100.
I don't know if I deserve them, but I'll take them.
I'll say it. You do deserve it, man.
Oh, D. Stop it. Wow, Battle of the Aces here, back like seat after seat after seat, had an ace in it, but Shamari with the best of them.
Raise
Chip
300.
lead, or at least a big stack, and a big hand means time for a three bet at that.
You know, it's got to be one of the first final tables I've seen in a while where we've seen this much pre-flop action. I'm really liking this. And, you know, those viewers at home that have, you know, final table aspirations, definitely take some notes here. These guys are doing some good plays. So easy, you can just call there, right, with the ace-jack suited on the button, but decent amount of fold equity there.
Jack Holter saying, Ben only smiled at me once when I visited. I want my refund. LOL. Well, here's the thing. When you visited, I was down like $1,200 on that meetup game. So I wasn't feeling it. So sorry. Little fun fact about Shamari here.
All in.
He has been on fire since the jump of this tournament. As hold on a minute, Neil ripping it all in against the big blind, does not get any action. Like I was saying, Shamari had like 400,000 at 2,000, 4,000.
Oh yeah. No, I remember walking around the room, and yeah, he just had a mountain of chips. Like you said, he already had the 25K chips when like the color up his stack already. Like way early in the tournament.
And I was joking with him, like, just what's going on here? Running good, huh? He's like, yeah, getting a little lucky here and there. Modest as ever, as here he is, 1.5 million on the final table.
You know, and he's made some big final tables here in this area at other rooms, and here at TCH Dallas. So definitely formidable opponents here.
Call.
Michael Tone says, I'm thinking of getting a t-shirt with just OMC on it. I'm assuming that stands for Old Man Coffee.
If you do it, it would have to be OMC and then like greater than OFC and then just a picture of tanking OFC face.
Oh my God. We need to write down our t-shirt ideas, man.
I can write this down.
Because we've had like 3 or 4 of these t-shirt ideas and we always, or I always forget. I guess you might have been writing them down.
I think I have. Maybe. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Well, I'm going to write this one down. That's a great one. If I do say so myself.
It's quite alive in itself. Quite alive in itself.
Yeah.
This is the last time I was on this screen.
Did it crash not too long ago and I was dealing on it with the other regular cards?
Yeah, well, it seems like you had a great time, John. Thank you so much for taking the time to come out here and check out our tournament. I hope you had a great experience and hope to see you again soon. Like we always say to a lot of our players, one of the best tournaments here, if not the best tournament in the country for a
Best
one-day
tournament.
Best one-day
Best
tournament,
one-day
yes.
There's some great multi-day tournaments out there. Obviously, World Series, et cetera.
Yeah, for one day, though, $19,000.
But you just, it's tough to
Can't
beat
beat it.
one day. You don't have to get a hotel room if you don't want to. You don't need to worry about
You can celebrate
of
the
anything.
same day you enter. You know?
yeah. That's.
You can out of here before midnight, before the bars close.
You can get swifty.
You can go to the, get some food, get a drink, hang out with some friends even. Jay Gurney says, great tourney, can't wait for next week. Well, if you really enjoy these weekly 20K guarantees, I highly recommend you come out on the 3rd Saturday of each month, as that's our 50K guaranteed tournament, $500 buy-in, 40K stack. Last week, we had our 50K tournaments, and first place about 32,000, so you can't really beat that.
Neil, ace queen here. Gonna raise it up to 105,000. Such a pretty hand, the ace queen suited. Is it gonna get any action? Harsha could defend the queen 8, but he is not going to. Not quite strong enough, and he does get out of the way. Another thing about that tournament next week, guys. We'll talk about more of this later after the stream is over, but that next week's tournament will probably be, if not my last Saturday, my last one for a while. And we can talk about that more about that later. So I would love to see everyone come on down to that stream and hang out with or whoever's doing it with me. It might be you and me, it might be Mitch, I'm not sure. But hang out with me and my other commentator, so we have a lot of fun. Maybe I'll bring some drinks. We'll get bubbly.
See a great question in the chat. How far away is the card room from Dallas Cowboys Stadium. Well, I can look that up for you right now.
How far is AT&T Stadium?
Yeah, it's about 30 minutes
yeah, it's
from
about
here.
half an hour.
Yeah, so pretty close. If that's your thing, you want to go watch a Cowboys game and come play some poker. I mean, we're very close to the DFW airport.
If you like basketball, we're also maybe 20 minutes from American Airlines Stadium.
Oh, it might be even closer than that, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
15,
20-minute train
yeah.
ride. So
15, 20 minutes.
I'm just gonna call him.
How many hours has the tournament going on for at this point is a question in the chat. He says at 5 hours he starts becoming a little brain dead. And, you're not the only one,
don't blame
right?
you. Yeah.
Like a lot of players don't play tournaments strictly for that reason alone. This tournament's going on since 10 a.m. this morning here in Central Time, and it is now 9:20. Excuse me, that was unprofessional. 9:20 p.m. So
They've
this
been playing
tournament
for
has
about
been
11 hours.
Yeah, if they started at level 1, 11 hours.
That's why a lot of players do like to late register. They can come in fresh, get a full night's sleep. I know I'm a big fan of it, and I know when Ben enters tournaments, he doesn't like to enter too early either. But everyone has their own strategies, and there's pros and cons to both, right? You can late reg and just play one hand, and you don't ever get to actually play any real poker.
Harsha, King Queen suited, gonna make it 105,000 on the button. And it's back to Shamari. He does not want to defend the Jack 5, and it's hard to blame him.
Yeah, but appreciate everyone throwing in questions in the chat. That makes it a lot more fun for us here in the booth, and we just love chatting it up with you guys. So if you got anyone that's new out there that has a question for either Ben or I, regarding the card room, this tournament, or just anything in general, just throw it in the chat.
Two threes for the kid.
Kind of an awkward stack size with his exact hand. I wouldn't blame a fold, but he does decide to limp in. Maybe try to get to see his cheap flop.
Might be in check call mode here as well. Or excuse me, limp call mode. And Shamari, wow, will raise it, basically putting the kid all in. And he will not do so. Look at that aggression for Shamari there. Puts him slightly ahead of Chungus for the chip lead. Slightly. Wow, such awesome words from Paul K there. Very well run card room with the management dealers being top notch. Thank you so much for saying that. How come a Houston Spring location doesn't get any YouTube time? They just don't have the setup yet. It's absolutely coming down the pipeline. Stay tuned. They're just getting, these tables are expensive. Getting the staff for that is expensive and time consuming. So that's all it is. I mean, it's not like we don't want to, because definitely that location is awesome and on the rise. The table was before maybe getting 1-2 tables during the weekday and 5-6 on the weekends, and now they're just crushing it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, they're absolutely,
that's awesome.
Absolutely crushing it now. So props to the guys down in the Spring, Texas location.
Well, I mean, I don't want to speak for, in anything specific, but, there has been things with, like, certain legality and, maybe mismanagement at some other card rooms in that Houston area. So it's good to see that, TCH is a brand that y'all can trust, and, it shows in our numbers, right?
Are they mic'd up tonight, Jane the Gas? Yes. But you couldn't tell, could you?
they are. I don't think Chungus has said a single word. I think he said, like, nice hand under his breath while tapping the table. That's all he said. John D with some pocket Johns.
There we go. He's got it. Derek's got it. He's basically ready.
Oh, my gosh.
I know you're ready now, Derek. Please take that stuff and just run with it.
Oh, I think I've done it before, right?
Please keep doing it. That would make me so happy.
I want Aaron to get like aces at one point. I'll say Aho with the pocket Ahos.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Or Aaron with the pocket AAs. Nice fold there from Chungus. Oh no. This might be it for the kid. I mean,
A pretty nice pocket pair with a short stack. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, you can't.
This is
I'd be blown away if he folds. Yeah, and this is all in, and it should be a call from John.
once or twice.
Twice, please. But no, this is a tournament. They can only run it once.
All right, folks. For a 730K pot, it'll either put the kid in a great position if he can find a suck out, or John right up there with the chip leaders
Yeah, he'll have
if he
about
can hold.
1.4 million if he can hold this.
And it does come ace, king, 8. Still good for the jacks. The kid needs a 9, and that is all that he's drawing to. One of 2 9s. No dice instead of set of jacks on the river will eliminate the kid in 7th place. GG's to the kid in chat, please.
Yeah.
Mr. Mark Wee in chat also, by the way.
The
Hello.
kid taking home $2,800 now. Next page up is going to be $3,670. So, man, some of these short stacks have been surviving. Well, actually, no one's really that short now. I mean, it's, you know, everyone has at least 700, 800K. So very playable stacks here. What's up, Mark? Good to see you. Thank y'all all for tuning in. We got about 300 of y'all watching us live on TCH Live. My name is Derek. I got my esteemed commentator Ben Miney next to me,
Hello, that's me. I'm Ben. How are you? Having a good one? I am.
commentating over some fun final table action here. 19,000 for first, 365 buy-in.
And we're only talking so much because they're so quiet.
Yeah.
I promise.
Yeah, if y'all don't want us to talk anymore, we can just chill
We'll
back
hush
here.
out.
Yeah,
We'll just, you know.
I got some food I could eat back here. I'll just chill. I think the only one that said anything is Wade has actually been the most talkative person on this final table. Our dealer. Yeah, you know, Shamari leading the way, but I mean, the top 4 chip stacks are all 35 big blinds plus, so a lot of play left in this final table. Chung is turning the ball cap around. Means business now. Mark Weiss says, great dude. I hope he wins.
Oh, yeah. Super great, dude.
Yeah, Ryan's an awesome guy for sure. I actually first met him up at Windstar, you know, grinding the old 1325 streets with him. Played a lot of poker. Chungus going to raise up to 80K. My favorite hand, 9-10 suited. Oh, really? It says keep talking. We're funny and informative. I appreciate it.
Hey,
That's
rock and roll.
literally what we try to do. We're trying to keep it entertaining for y'all and, you know, give y'all some information if possible. I mean, we're no by any means experts at this game, but you know, we've both final tabled at least a Saturday tournament, so we know we kind of know what we're doing. We might have just been really lucky too. You don't know.
I just want to be clear. It is not my role to be the smart guy. That is all there. He gets all the credit for being the smart guy.
Oh, yeah,
if I say something smart, it was an accident.
Just kind of fell into it.
Yeah.
Overall says 1.2. No. Overall, 7.
But Derek's right. We both got some final tables here on the Saturday tournament.
Maybe like further remaining.
We were waiting for Pez to get his today.
Oh, man, he must have run into a cooler or something, because he had a decent-sized stack last I checked on him.
Raise to 80.
Pez, one of our other commentators during the months.
I'm loving this, you know, opening up here from Shamari. 6-handed now. You can definitely wind in that range to any ace raising up under the gun.
Shamari might just get it done with half a dead man's hand here.
Oh, Alex should defend this here.
Oh, but he's so short, though. He's only got 10 bigs.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even with 10 bigs, you can still, you know, at this stack depth, you pretty much have to go with any pair, unfortunately. So, like, if he flops a top pair, even with or like a pair of 10s or 9s, even with the ace up there, he has to go with it. But fortunately for him, Might be able to just steal this away if Shamari does check, but Shamari will bet.
Bet 400.
Overbet
Puts them
here.
all in. I mean, that's a tough spot. If you don't flop with the 10-9, you really have nothing going on.
That was mine there. It was yours? It was. I like to mess with you. Ace-4 offsuit.
So many nice. Stop, guys! Stop being
I'm
nice
assuming
to
you
us.
couldn't beat
Come
that.
on.
No, but
This is not the us show. These 6 remaining players are here to duke it out for 19,000 bucks, and we're gonna give it to them.
Yeah, if we have any, family members or friends cheering on a specific player here, let's see it in the chat. Are y'all rooting for John, Alex, Shamari, Neil, or Chungus, aka Ryan McGrew, there in the 8 seat? Don't forget Harsha as well.
John D, the QT,
Raised 125.
with a couple hearts in the hole.
Oh, this is rough. Flipping with every hand. But
But he is going to get in there.
no
Oh,
gamble,
no.
no future. Unfortunately for him, Shamari's turn to have the pocket jacks.
Now he's looking at John D's money because he does have a very large side pot with him should he get his action. Holy Lord, he just rips it.
Wow, nice play there. I mean, that takes some balls
Wow. Realistically, that was huge.
there. Yeah, nice play there. Isolating him against the pocket deuces for, a 900K pot. This is a big one here for Alex if he can find the deuce.
And wow, look at this open
Oh,
ender.
man, it would have been queen 10 for John D.
I mean, the open ender doesn't really matter. He just needs that last deuce in the deck. Does Alex? No dice. Jacks and 8s will take it down, and Shamari will eliminate Alex now. And we're down to 5.
Oh, very quick final table so far. GG's in the chat for Alex.
GG's. Alex takes down 3,670 bucks for his trouble.
All these players now guaranteed 4370, I believe.
No, I can't. I immediately fold it. It's
Wow.
not a.
That shove there from Shamari. I wonder if he really knew how much that really was effective for. That was massive. Crazy.
Hell, I wouldn't like to flop anyway.
Yeah, especially since John was the opener. He could have all the better hands there, but nice awareness that is 6-handed, so doesn't necessarily have to have a premium there.
105,000 to go from Chungus. John D. Not to be confused with John Deere. Does put up a 3-bet.
Yeah, getting a lot of aggression here from John D against Chungus's opens. It just sounds ridiculous when I say Chungus's opens.
I know. It's really hard to take it serious in any sense of the word, but
See,
it's even harder when his name is Chungus.
Oh man, I'm so tempted to defend here, but if he finds his fold, then I don't know if John D's deep enough. Because if he makes this call here, SPR is pretty much just 1, also known as stack to pot ratio. There's going to be about 875K with John D with 900K back. Yeah, and I think that's probably why he's going to fold here. SPR being at 1 after he makes the call is not really where you want to be. Peter Marshall, a great point in the chat. Hit that like button, people. Absolutely.
Such a good point. And you know what? We can't emphasize it enough.
Yeah, we don't even have to do our jobs. Most of the time, someone in the chat says to hit the like button, right? You see Michael or Peter in there. Someone in the chat mentions how they can't believe Jax has helped twice.
Crazy. Jax just sometimes feels like deuces, always flipping it best. In those massive pots, of course. And Chungus gets back to him with a very beautiful ace-10 of clubs and just gets limped from Neil. So he's going to raise it up and takes it down.
sketchy to get through.
I don't really want to see my
Well, I just want to make sure.
I don't feel the same bad on forward.
Raise 100.
That would have been a sick shove there from Neil if he could have found it, but tough to find it with just 10 high there. Well, I don't know, Mark. You tend to play 7 deuce every time I deal it to you. He says he will not. He'll like always. He'll always play if I deal with him, just because of what happened in one hand.
Awesome.
Another
Shamari.
nice hand here.
Yeah, it's a very nice one. Under the gun, super deep. Oh, just gonna release.
Wow. Whoa,
Well, he fades death.
It's like he knew. What in the world? In less than 10 bigs here, about 9.5 big blinds. He's gonna let it go. King Jack was beating him currently, but 10 big blinds, still a chunk of his stack. Don't really want to be giving your opponents flip scenarios if you can avoid it.
Is it a requirement for the dealers to spin the cards at Texas Card House while dealing, while dealing them? I mean, that's just how they come off the deck. They should never be placed off the deck, right? A dealer should never be just like taking a card off and putting it on the table and giving it to you, right? Otherwise, it's naturally going to spin every time. That was a timed out chat because they typed it all in caps. And Streamlabs said no to you, but I saw your comment. So, like, not required, but it is a thing that is going to happen. So.
That is the proper technique, I believe so. Janik saying, I love the newfound rivalry between Mark and Cody at the table.
Dude, no. Did that happen?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God.
They're always friendly with each other.
That's
like
a Clash of the Titans, though. That's crazy.
They play with each other quite often.
Well, I'm sure they appreciate each other's action, for sure.
A lot of the times, people they ended up actually not ever stacking each other. Just other people get caught in the crossfire. there's like friendly fire in between.
125.
Janik brings a good point here. The card doesn't spin, has a way higher chance for it to flip over. Yeah, it's just the best way for it to glide across the felt, as low to the felt as possible.
Little dealer science for you today on the stream.
Well, it looks like we got some compliments for our dealer Wade tonight. Well, I'm sure he learned, from his father. His father, Mitch Lloyd here, another dealer at Texas Card House Dallas, and a commentator too as well. Commentates our Saturday tournaments every now and then.
2 kings for Harsha again. See if he can get paid from them this time. Careful, Paul's 5, 5, 6, 7. You might get Streamlabs banned. They don't like a bunch of capital letters.
Oh boy.
Shamari here with the Broadway ace is gonna go for a 3-bet. Oh boy.
He's deep enough.
It is standard.
Yeah,
yep,
he's deep enough to do a 3-bet fold here. Yeah, and based on Harsha's stack, you really don't need to go too large as 3-bet. So I like the size he went with here, 305.
And a timing tell maybe here from Harsha. Just snap all ins, and there it is, the 3-bet fold.
I like the 3-bet a lot from Shamari. You can get a lot of worse hands to fold. And get value from hands that you're currently beating.
David, do you still have that transfer? Go ahead. 13. Go ahead.
Almost 400 of you guys joining us in the chat tonight. If you're just joining us now, Ben and Derek in the booth for a $365 buy-in, 20K guarantee, no limit Holdem tournament that was smashed for a guarantee. $72,000.
72 G's.
With 19K up top, that's a nice payday. John D with Ace King offsuit, gonna make it 125. Shamari here, a suited ace and position.
Call.
Shamari is gonna make the call, having that position. He's dominated. Needs some help. Can he find it? No. 6-5-4. Only one club, which means that not nothing for John D is the best hand.
You know, not the best flop for his specific holding here, but Ace King could get a lot of folds from hands that he's currently beating, like King Jack, King Queen. Or he could also get called by them as well. But yeah, I'm sure this is a happy result for John, getting fold.
Is it me?
You are the big one. Yep.
JJ says, sorry for the caps. Wife is yelling at me. I had to yell at somebody.
Oh my gosh.
2-8 for Shamari in the cutoff.
Catching a lot of cards.
Raise 105.
Chungus here with the ace-5 suited. So I want to go for a 3-bet fold here. So he's got about 30 big blinds. What's his ace going to go for here?
Raise 350.
You know, I don't think Shamari's going to fold, but I imagine this 3-bet's going to get a lot of respect. Chungus hasn't really been doing many 3-bets here. Oh, wow. John D might fold here now. Tough spot here for John D.
Meanwhile, Wade jamming out.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, the 4-bet all in from John D for piles. What a turn this has taken.
Looks like Chungus is going to save a little face here, but I imagine he will find the fold here. He just doesn't want people to know that he's 3-betting light here.
Sorry. Wait.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nice hand there for John D. Wow, what a jam there. 4-bet jam with the ace-jack of hearts. What a play. Chungus down to 1.2 million.
Mike Foster here, one of our dealers here at Texas Card House. Had no clue Wade was Mitch's son. Yes, sir.
2 lefties in the box. Wait, is he also lefty?
Yep.
Yeah, he is. Oh, no.
Wait,
No.
what? Oh, no, he's not.
No,
Oh, what?
no.
Oh, oh.
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 Interesting.
Plot
Interesting.
thickens.
Damn, that was a gangster move by Chungus, but he got re-gangstered. Absolutely. You know, that's... I'm loving all this pre-flop play here from all these players. You know, I really don't even have to commentate much. They're just putting on a clinic here.
Gangster followed by the re-gangster. Classic stuff.
Now, if Shamari had done the re-gangster and just called... It's a pure coin flip. It's like, oh, no. That's what you hate seeing when, like, you have 2 overs and the other person has a pocket pair. It's like, oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh no, not like this.
Whoa, Shamari here. Flops trips, and Harsha nothing to really do here. Okay, on almost was a queen to be lights out for Harsha here. Shamari still the check mark. And Harsha's the one betting.
55.
Feel like we just let our opponent keep barreling here. No reason to fast play just yet. He agrees. River's a 9, not quite it.
Bet 150.
1.5 there from Shamari will get the job done. Nice hand. We are 5-handed here. Shamari on 46 bigs, all the way down to Neil with 9 bigs. But at the end of the day, it is anybody's game. We see chip in a chair time and time again. We saw with Bart, not maybe a month and a half or so ago. Bart Bogard, Dallas tournament legend. Made a huge run from 1 chip. Let's see if we see maybe a little bit more of that kind of stuff going on tonight. As Neil here is the one with 9 bigs. He's gonna get in there with the ace-8. Does it start now? Oh! John waking up with Big Slick on the button, and wow, what a night for him it is here. And a raise. Kind of.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, there we go. It was a raise, but it gets everybody else out, so it's a heads-up all-in for 1.1 million in chips. This could be a great chance for Neil to build a nice pot and get back in the skin of things. Otherwise, John D. going to be looking pretty nice on a 2.2 million chip stack. It does come queen, queen, 9 to start. 2 cards to come. Jack.
Chop outs.
Ooh, there are 7 outs live in the deck. A 6 is not one of them. Ace King will get it done.
I couldn't let that happen.
Very
couldn't
nice
let that
hand for
happen.
John, and a nice tournament for
Huh?
Neil.
I
How
could
about the
not
GGs
let
in the
that
chat for Mr. Neil, taking down 4,400 bucks for his trouble.
Each player now guaranteed $5,000. What a day for them.
What do we each guaranteed? 5 grand? Yeah.
Congrats, gentlemen. You're all guaranteed 5,000 bucks. Don't go anywhere.
At this table, the twice I've been at this table,
The last 4 players remain in this tournament of coverage here
I'm
at
not
Texas
live,
Card
man.
House Live.
I think when the first time
You're not going to want to miss it.
12,000 in chips or something the first time I came to this table. My phone is just going off. I'm talking about.
Raise 130.
Harsha with a Neapolitan bet,
beef
one of
enough
everything,
rock.
makes it 130.
Fucking
And
idiot.
Chungus with a pocket pair here. Pure coin flip.
About 20 bigs. Doesn't really want to commit that much, though. Jam would be pretty sick there, but just a call here.
Oh, a pair of 8s out flops the 6s for Chungus. And Harsha going to comfortably bet here.
Bet 105.
Can Chungus sniff this one out? He's going to come along one more street at least. Needs a 6. Now he picks
Oh,
up
wow.
straight outs, though.
Quite the turn there.
He's paired and open-ended now.
Might get
And it
check,
gets a
check.
free river.
Oh,
That's
there it
It's
is.
a 4.
Oh,
Jeez
boy.
Louise. Chungus finds the straight on the river. Harsha does
Oh,
only
wow.
have second pair here. But it
Oh,
is a
man.
draw-heavy board.
Sorry, guys. It's hard not to get excited when we see a dealer.
Yeah, sorry.
But, it goes runner straight for Chungus here. Good spot here to value bet. Just a matter of how much. I like a bit of like 200K.
Oh, he's
gonna
going
go
much
big.
bigger.
Wow.
Kind of polarizing here with an 80% pot bet.
Yeah, it's like straight or missed diamonds right now. 8 on the flop. Was second pair, still is. So it might be kind of tough for Harsha to find this fold. Polarizing here from Chungus, but does make the good fold. Nice pot there for Chungus. Finally takes one down. Runner, runner straight. Nice hand.
0.4. I'm a little below average. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Looks like you got some rail support there.
Always
from,
nice to see a little rail.
Another player. So I think close to about 500 viewers. Welcome, welcome everybody. Down to our final 4 of our 20K guaranteed tournament. But we, as always, we always smash that guarantee. We came up with a prize pool of $72,000. First place taking home $19,000. And yeah, I heard a lot of players mention that while I was around the room. They're like, "Wow, the first place is the guarantee."
Oh wow!
Yeah, it happens quite often. Hope everyone's having a great time. Zachary Vale has a question. Does Houston have Saturday terms as well?
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Yeah, Ben's going to check that out for you.
I'm on it. Let's go. Let's find out. Not super familiar with their tournament schedule. Let's find out. Saturdays. Yes. They do $1,500 guarantee tournaments, $20 buy-ins with rebuys and add-ons, etc. Wow.
Definitely a smaller tournament, but I mean, if you like tournaments, you should definitely check it out. 1,500 guarantee.
Wow, rebuys galore. I'll post that in the chat here. The fact sheet for Houston's or / Springs Saturday tournament.
Does someone yawn?
What time is it? Eugene, what time is it?
Time for you to get a watch.
Good Lord.
I feel like I just
Remember when I
went
was
back
a
to
kid,
middle
I
school
wanted to
there.
stay up past 9:30. Now when I'm an adult, I want to go to bed at 9:30.
My dad used to tell me nothing good ever happens after midnight. Now I work nights. And he was right.
Yeah.
End scene.
Peter Marshall, how long does the tournament generally run? It was about 10 o'clock. We can probably see this wrapping around 11, 11:30, depending whether or not these players decide to chop or not. But, you know, once it gets down to 3, even heads up, 3-handed heads up, the pace of play definitely shows that. Harsha here flopping 2 pair.
The Motown hand, Jackson 5s, and now a flush draw is out there with a pair for Shamari. So maybe he likes it a little bit. His flush draw is live, as is another 8. 7 no good, though. Doesn't want a 7.
Offsuit 7 would be pretty sick.
Pretty sick.
Sick with no K.
But let's see it. It's a 4. Clean for Harsha. Jackson 5s are the best hand.
All in.
Nice little raise there on the turn to set up the all-in on the river. A pot-sized jam from Harsha.
Look at the count coming in hot. And he gets the fold. Nice hand for Harsha. He's up to 1.5 million. And the chips are spread out. John D has a slight lead on 2.5 million. But the rest, pretty spread out evenly. So this is anybody's game tonight, folks. We might be seeing a lot of great play for a while now.
Adam Hernandez, another one of our dealers here at TCH, says, go Ryan. Yeah, absolutely.
Can't
Imagine
agree
there's
more.
A lot of dealers in live stream chat. If we got any dealers in the live stream chat that work at TCHS, let's see y'all in the live stream chat.
Make your presence
we'll get some
known.
shout outs. Your boys Derek and Ben in the booth.
So thankful to work with all you awesome people Every day. All the way back to the small blind. Shamari wakes up with it. Ace, queen offsuit. Definitely a raise candidate. Question is how much? Just kidding. What the hell do I know? Time to limp and trap. Oh my goodness, the setup. Four-handed blind versus blind. This is what Shamari wanted, and he's going to find out the bad news.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness.
This could be huge for Chungus if Shamari finds... He might even go for the back jam here. I mean, ace-queen four-handed. Small versus big. Chungus could have all of the weaker aces here.
Oh, my good. And all in, and what a spot for Chungus.
Oh, man.
This could be for his... Call. Wow, this could be for his tournament chip lead.
He's way in the lead here, but he is at risk. Shamari just needs to find a queen or maybe a straight big spot here for Chungus.
What a setup here. 3 million in the middle. Ace high board, two spades.
Boy. Probably would have gone in anyways.
9 of clubs on the turn. Only a queen now on the river can get Shamari out of this. No dice. Chungus up to 3 million in chips.
Wow, what a spot there for Chungus. Big double up. Shamari down to crumbs now. Down to 10 big blinds. Nice hand there for Chungus.
Huh? Huge hand.
What a big, monumental hand there for our TCH dealer. Nice hand for him. Tough go of it for Shamari.
I quit.
That's got to be the first big hand I've seen him lose this tournament.
Yeah, I quit. I just gave you my chips. Yeah.
I'm seeing some, I'm seeing all the dealers in the chat. Here's
go.
Cashin, Kevin, Julian, David Lagana might as well be a dealer. Mitch Lloyd.
Hi, David. I didn't even realize that was you. What's up?
What's up, David? Appreciate all. Adam Hernandez, of course. Dane. All of our dealers in the live stream chat supporting each other. Always awesome to see.
Look at this. Chungus now the chip leader, 2.8 million. John D, 2.4. And the rest is history now. Shamari silenced a little bit on that one.
I mean, I can't blame him for that play there. I mean,
Of course not. Of course not.
Max fold equity. You have second best ace. X holding. Just setup hand there for Chungus and Shamari.
Well, we continue on four-handed. Like you said earlier, Chungus was the one at risk. So Shamari still has chips left. He has about 10 bigs. And he is going to find a better spot to find those 10 bigs in the pot. Place those 10 bigs in the pot. Bet those 10 bigs. Potato, orange. 8s for Chungus. Gonna call and just see a flop against the ace-5, and the 8s are ahead here. Second pair.
Board misfit. Dealer Justin here. Great commentating. Ben and Ryan. Who's Ryan?
Ben and Derek.
Is there Ryan in here? Is there someone
Ben
behind me?
and Derek.
Ben
Justin.
and Derek. All good, Justin.
XD.
Absolutely, J-Nick. 500 people in the chat. Let's smash that like button if y'all enjoying this content so far. Four-handed tournament final table poker. Tim C making a good point here. Unavoidable cooler this short. Time to run up those 10 bigs. Yeah, I mean.
No doubting that at all.
You know, definitely could have, said maybe I might have overplayed that hand or whatnot. But, I mean, it is four-handed ace-queen. You're going to get it in there for that stack size.
All in here from Shamari with his 10 bigs of the AC-doocy offsuit. John D with the suited wheel ace tray of hearts. Thinking about calling here, but he lets go of it. Big blind. Is not going to be in there with the double down.
Much easier to beat the shover than the one that calls the all-in. Nice little pickup there for Shamari.
But nice to see Tim C rooting there for Shamari to come back.
Absolutely. I mean, Shamari's a great guy, too.
Of course. I've never met the guy before, but it was like I was talking to him like I'd known him forever when I was dealing to him today. So
yeah, I'm sure he watches our content pretty frequently. Like, he's a regular player, and he likes the size of the competition.
200.
John D gonna pump it up with the king queen. Harsha, Broadway ace. Looks like if I put in the 3-bet in this small blind. No, he's just gonna call. Fair enough. And there it is, the all-in from Shamari
Oh,
here.
wow,
He's
what
now
a
at
spot.
risk.
This is a great spot for him to get the double here.
Where are the bad hands?
Though he is facing two hands that both have live overs, and this would be a disaster if both players call. He's fine to flip with one of them, but against both of them, he's quite the dog. I imagine John D will fold, and then Harsha might call. It's very tough, though.
I'm all in.
Oh, wait, no. Wow, John D does the shoving.
Wow, and what a
with
spot.
the king queen.
Oh, I thought Harsha was putting chips in. Okay. Well, it's an all-in spot. Pure coin flip now. Shamari a slight advantage. And let's do a run out for a 1.5 million chip pot, and this would put Shamari right back in it if he can hold. Seven in the door. Middle set here for Shamari. Almost lights out for John D. Needs runner straight.
And that's it.
That's it. That's all she wrote. Shamari going to get a double up, and we're right back into it, folks. Four-handed. Chips are spread out.
It's anyone's game here. Look at this. 24 big blinds up to 57 big blinds. Just one double up through the chip leader, Chungus, will completely change the dynamic of this game here. So these players need to just stay patient, wait for their spots. All these players positioned perfectly to try to take this tournament down here.
All right, well, let's come to the booth really here. That was actually a really big hand here as it resets it all. After
Absolutely,
that big hand with Shamari and Chungus, we are right back into it, folks. And now we need the numbers in the chat. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Who's taking it down? That's going to be 1 for seat 1, 2 for seat 2, 3 for seat 5, and then, of course, Chungus for number 4. Let's get those numbers a-flowing right now. John, Harsha, Shamari, or Chungus?
A really surprising play there from John D with the king queen. But did get himself in there in a coin flip scenario, which is what he wanted, I imagine. Adim Hafi says, what was the buy-in? $365 was the buy-in. $365.
Who's taking it all down, folks? I'm seeing some numbers come in. Again, 1 for John, 2 for Harsha, 3 for Shamari, or 4 for Ryan, or otherwise known as Chungus, who's taking it all down tonight, folks. This is an awesome final table. I am having a blast, and we hope you are too.
Got a lot of mixed numbers
That's
here.
what we want.
We got a lot of
That's
ones, got a
what you
lot
want.
of 2s. All right, I'm seeing a lot of 3s and 4s. A lot of Shamari and Chungus fans out there. Someone calling John D Family Guy.
Peter Griffin has a name. Kind of has the face. Obviously not as big as Peter Griffin, but he's got kind of like a Peter Griffin-looking face. Lots of 4s in the chat. Lots of 1s, 2s, 3s. Everyone is voting, and we love to see it, guys.
And we had about 240 total players, for those wondering.
Yeah, can we get like hashtag no chops rolling in the chat?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just want to see someone take home that $19,000. And, you know, obviously, when you do get to this point, you are playing for significant money. So whether or not you do chop is completely up to you. But I'd say it's good to have the final table experience. We get to play for significant money. You never know when you might be at the final table of, say, the main event, right? And no one's going to be chopping from main event final table. I don't think they're allowed to even.
We got a couple no chops in chat. Let's go. Keep that a roll. We need those vibes. Trips. He flopped trips. Did John D.
Oh, wow. And Shamari finds second pair there for 2 pair.
King here might save Shamari some money. What the heck are we beating here? Not a dang thing that's betting. Wait a minute. What a spot this is. Shamari turning his hand into a bluff now.
John just might ship it. All right, just make the call here. I guess an all-in would. Oh my God, quads!
Quads versus a boat now? What is this? A bet? And now what do? We fold? Nice fold. Faith Catastrophe shows the quads. Hard to make that type of hand.
Great fold there from Shamari. I mean, yeah, he had the worst boat on the board.
Worried about getting out kicked there for a second.
Wow.
With the needle there.
Wowie, wow, wow, wow.
Worried about getting out kicked with the quads. The only chop I want to see is chopped cheese, says Jay Coulter.
I like chopped chives, like fresh chives. Those are really nice.
I like chopped beef.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, obviously y'all can chop if y'all want to. I like commentating.
From commentary,
and, yeah,
from production,
just
we don't
more-
want to see it, but it's your money.
Yeah,
We get it.
It just makes for a better story, more entertainment for y'all, more free entertainment, free 99.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hit the like button. Hit the sub button. We're almost to 50,000, by the way.
All in.
And Harsha rips it with the handicapped aces. Pocket fours.
Oh boy.
Now here we are.
I think he has to fold here.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still behind any random ace.
But is he going to do any better with his roughly 12, 13 bigs? And he is going to find a better spot.
We've now reached hour 12 of this tournament. Bryce Richmond starting this tournament bright and early at 10 a.m. Now Eugene running the tournament.
Working with crumbs, by the way. We had so many dealers call out today, and props to the floors and the management staff for just putting on the dealer shirts.
Yeah,
and getting in the box.
Shout out to Leon. Our GM actually was in the booth as well. Mike Williams. I saw Riley in there as well. So thank y'all for helping out and running a great tournament. That'd be interesting.
Well, yeah, I mean, we'll address that in a second. 'Cause that my idea, I still want to happen, but obviously it doesn't matter as much now. But top pair here for Chungus. Bottom pair for Shamari. He needs a 3 or a 7. 75K, it's really small bet. Very enticing. And Shamari might just have the right price to just smack him on the turn here. Or try and smack him on the turn.
Yeah, on this specific board, you want to get 8 calls from Kings, King X holdings, Queen 10, Jack 10.
Dry spades.
Yeah. Single spade holdings that might want to float one street.
And here is a king on the turn, giving both players 2 pair. Shamari now can only find a tray. Is he leading?
An interesting lead here. Isn't going to work for Chungus here. I mean, still has aces and kings with a jack kicker. This would be a very interesting lead, and I'm interested to know if Shamari would do the same thing if he actually did have the king. Nothing to do but just call here. Just going to fold out all bluffs if you do raise.
Ace is up. Still good here. No kicker now, though, for Chungus. Oh, and the give up from Shamari.
Yeah, and a clear check back here. Nice check from Chungus. He will take it down. Another big pot there for Chungus. Up 3.1 million, 50 big blinds.
Wow.
And I think he started the final table with about 50 big blinds. So he's been hovering around the 40 to 50 big blind mark this entire final table. Excellent play from his part. Catching cards at the right time, too. I'm not going to discredit that. I mean, you do have to play well, but also just get the right cards at the right time.
Board Misfit also makes a good point to also shout out the amazing dealers that came in to work on their off day to help out with the oversaturation in the room today. We had so many players that wanted to play poker.
Yeah.
And we just didn't have the dealers, so shout out to everybody who came out to help today.
Yeah, I think Curly and Justin Board Misfit himself. So, yeah, thank you all so much for doing that.
Absolutely.
Raise 200.
See, what I'm thinking is I just want for us to order a bunch of champion card protectors TCH Saturday champion card protectors.
Right.
And then they chop the money however they want, and then they play for the card protector, right? And then they can use it whenever.
I'm sure we could figure something out.
I
like that.
want it.
And
I
then,
want it, man.
And then you win it, and then you can like show them off when you come play the morning turbos. You know.
It could be real clout, you know. It's pretty cool. I would imagine it's pretty cool, and you can only get one if you win the Saturday final table.
And there's got to be like a different one for the Saturday 500K or not 500K, 50K, like a 5-0 on it.
I mean, it's a way we can just get them to keep playing. Shamari, the pocket pair, is going to send it. Is he going to get any action? John could look him up with a king 7. Let's see if he does.
I mean, it's 5 big blinds. Not the worst price here. I mean, you only need, a shade over 35% equity, and you might just have one over here. It's getting the right price.
Literally don't know what to do with this hand. Literally
But it's tough to just call off right. No matter how short you are, to call off with king 7 high just seems so weird. And, I think this is something to consider as well. Shamari is a very solid player. Do you really want to double up? Very solid player like Shamari. Sometimes it's best just to let them blind out slowly,
Not
right?
supposed to, but it's
Strategically speaking.
Right.
That has nothing to do with the cards. It really has to do with the amount of the money.
No, I know.
I mean, but that's where I don't. That's one of the aspects of this end of the tournament that I don't quite understand.
Just straight up talking strategy. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do either, John. It feels really weird to call off with the king 7 there.
Raise 125.
Go ahead, Nate.
It seems like people really know what to do when it comes to small versus big, but when it's like when someone shoves four-handed under the gun and they're like, wait, I'm in a big blind with like king 8, it's like, you feel kind of handcuffed.
Absolutely.
But
Chungus, ace 5, going to open and get a call from Harsha, ace 5 as well. Does come jack 9. Maybe a little game of chicken here. Hard board to connect on, but that also means that ace high is good some amount of the time. And the board gets a little scarier now on the turn. Does Chungus want to rip one here? No, ace high. It's going to be taken to the showdown here if we can get there. Chop pot officially. Uh-oh.
Oh, I want to see a sick play here from Chungus if you can find it. Oh, okay. No, I guess it is a paired board.
Final call for Mario Zico into the limit 90 and 3500.
5 bigs from big blind. King 7 is dicey. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't under the gun open too, right? Or jam. Almost 600 viewers watching with us tonight. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Chungus here with the ducks, the deuces, the 2 red ducks.
Raise 125.
Alan, do you look at transfer? Mark, you look at transfer? Go ahead. Frank, you want 13? 13?
Chungus, a couple ducks in the hole. Makes it 125. Shamari is going to make the call. Very short stacked here. He needs to hit, and he does not. Deuces are in the lead here, but he can find a king, queen, or, excuse me, a king 5 or a queen to counterfeit the deuces. And he goes check, check. 5, he finds the suck out here on the turn. Can Chungus make this laydown? I think so. But let's see if he agrees. Oh, he's going to look him up one time, keep him honest to the river. Here we go. It isn't
looking
that
for
much.
a deuce here.
Oh my God!
What?
Chungus finds the bottom boat on the river. All in from Shamari and a snap call. Boat is good.
Oh, shit.
Oh my goodness.
Pleasure playing with you, man.
Right after Mark, we sent that super chat.
Wow. Channeling the run good indeed. Finding the deuce on the river. Huge pot there for Chungus. GG's absolutely in the chat for
Shamari. It was great to have you, buddy. I mean, it was great to talk to you today, see you run so good, and unfortunately got kind of smoked there in the river. Jeez Louise.
Wow.
2 outer, binked. Just like that. And that's a great hand if you are a Chungus fan.
Want to do anything?
And wow, look at that. Mark Wee with the $50 super chat says, channeling some run good to Chungus. Great job as always with the commentating. Thank you so much, Mark. And that's a very, very generous.
Yeah, appreciate it so much, Mark.
But look
Very
at that.
generous.
That was on cue.
Yeah, on cue. And he said, you see that? That was me, says Mark. You too can cheer for your favorite player by sending super chats. Oh my gosh. What? That was wild.
Wow.
That's what I was looking. It keeps flipping to these other ones that aren't relevant.
Right,
anymore.
relevant.
But
I mean, I just didn't want. I don't. Pretty soon.
Unfortunately, there's no fix for that on the poker atlas screen. It sucks.
Yeah, and they're not allowed to have their phones out, so they can't even pull it out on their phones to look it up.
Take 1,000 from the first and 450 from the second.
Yeah. A scoop.
The suck and the resuck.
Yeah, that was pretty sick. I'm actually really surprised he called there. I mean, it'd be one thing if he had like the deuce of clubs, right? Because then it's like, oh, I mean, four-handed, my singular club here might be good.
What on what street? What are you talking about?
When he called on the turn.
On the turn, yes. Okay.
But I guess it was maybe he had a read or I don't know.
Third place gets 8K, so 1,000 off the first and 450 off the
second.
Okay, so there's some restructuring.
Yeah. Yes. 1,000 off first. 450 off second.
450 off second.
Yes.
And you guys all agree to that?
Yes. Right now we might adjust a little bit. Yes. Yeah. I agree. I agree.
Hands a thumbs up.
Thumbs up? Okay. All right. Of course I agree. What did I tell you about third or 10th?
Oh, right.
All right, so they restructure, but they're not going to chop, and I love to hear it.
I like a restructure. Yeah, I mean,
they're going to mitigate it just a little bit.
The pay jump's pretty massive here. Third place originally would have been 6,550. To second place, 11,340 up to 19,310 for first. But if I'm hearing correctly, they're restructuring third place to be $8,000. So that's gonna be 450 off or second, and then 1,000 off first. So
nice.
It's a shade over 10K for second now, and 18,310 now for first. So I really like that.
Still awesome. That's a great restructure.
Very fair restructure there. I think I like that. Whoever brought that up was a genius, because that's like everyone's like, oh, for sure, yeah.
It's a great mix.
I want a guaranteed 8K. That sounds great. And then it still has second place is over 10K. Which is kind of where you're going to be if you're going to get second place money.
Would you hand where you 3-bet him and I went all in? Would you have? I'll tell you what I had.
I had ace-5 of clubs.
I had ace-jack of hearts. It was like one of those that it was a.
If you're just joining us now, welcome to final table coverage of the Saturday weekly event we have here at Texas Card House Dallas. It's a $20,000 guarantee up to $72,000 in the pool, $18,000 now for first place, and you're here to witness it. The last three players out of 240.
That's like the last.
It has been an absolutely amazing final table, and it just continues. Harsha, Jack 10 in the small blind, going to make it 130. Chungus, a suited queen. Got to defend. And off we go to the flop. Comes ace, 10, 8. Pair of 10s for Harsha. Nothing but backdoor diamonds, backdoor Broadway potential for Chungus. And he does get out of the way from the bet. We're moving on. Question for you guys after the conclusion of this hand. It's my question. And I got to ask it while I can. So get ready. After the conclusion of this hand, I'm going to be asking you a great question in the chat. So man your keyboards. Get ready. All 550 of you. Get ready.
Great turnout tonight. Really appreciate everyone stopping in this holiday weekend.
Oh, so awesome.
Hope y'all got some good Black Friday shopping in, hanging out with your family, eating some good food, watching some football.
What's your favorite song?
No.
Smoked. Oh, yeah. I love it. Oh.
I just looked over to Ben, and he pulls out a $10 bill. I was like, oh.
I don't know what time it is.
Always a nice feeling, right?
Yeah,
It's like
that's a win.
That's happened before with, like, poker chips. I found, like, a $25 chip in my, like, pocket.
Nice.
Oh, sure.
Nice.
3 hours.
Yeah, so we'll be under that for sure.
I
We're
hope
an hour and
we're
a
done
half
in the
now.
next hour.
Sorry?
I hope we're done in the next hour.
All right, guys. I want to know one thing. I want to know where you guys
They're
are
already
watching
typing
from.
in the
Oh my
chat.
God, you guys are off. Come on, guys. I want to know where in the world are you guys watching Texas Card House live from all over the world tonight. I know we have international viewership. I want to know where you're watching our stream from tonight. Let us know in the chat. I'll read them out after this hand is over. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Love to see all the interaction in chat.
He's probably not into another 3 hours either.
I always love to give the shout outs to the people that make it possible here.
Oh, baby's hand's tired.
So drop your locations in the chat. Seeing them come in now.
I am tired.
There we go.
Me too.
Come on now.
Me too.
Get on in that chat. 975. Gutter, or excuse me, open ender for Harsha.
Gutters for both
for
Jonathan
the other
and
players.
Chungus,
Yes. Had to put that one together. And there it is. There it is. Harsha and John at the same straight. Chungus finds a pair, but ew. Yeah, it's time to fold a pair. Nice fold.
He's like, what is that turn?
And the slow play here from John. Both players trapping each other, basically. Chop it up, but...
All right, call.
Okay, all in a call. But it's the same hand.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude. I have a straight.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, Harsha's got a 6-card straight.
Yeah, I agree.
Does he get extra chips for that?
He gets a high five from me.
Okay, cool.
If
Rock and roll.
he wants it.
All right, we got lots of chatters dropping their locations. Let's start from the tippity top.
Please don't have
We got Allen, Texas, Durant, Oklahoma, Allen, Texas again, Butte County, Northern California, Irving, Texas, McKinney, Texas, Boston, Bountiful, Utah, NYC, New York City, LaGrange, North Carolina, Jersey, Allen, Texas. We got in bed for Jake. What's up? Antarctica. Yeah, I don't believe you. Frisco, San Jose, California, Baltimore, San Marcos, Texas, Newman, California, Southern California, Oregon Coast. What's up, everybody? Spokane, San Diego. Let's go to all of the excellent representation from all over the country and the world in the chat tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with us in Dallas, Texas tonight. Ben and Derek are the commentators for this event. I'm Ben. That's, of course, Derek.
Over 2.5.
Oh, hello.
So.
Hello.
Sorry, I was looking at my phone real
No, I
quick.
didn't mean to startle you.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh.
Yeah, there's quite a few chatters in there. Really appreciate everyone for participating in the
Oh, do I? Well,
once
a little bit more than
a
that.
stream question.
The other release set?
Harsha 10-7, going to make the call. Chungus waking up with a pocket pair in the big blind, 3-handed. Time to raise.
Oh my gosh! Did someone put the TCH bathroom stall?
Yikes.
Yes. I love it.
1 of 2. Not proud of our bathroom.
Iconic.
Not proud of our bathroom.
I think I've done that before too, like during a cash game stream. It's like,
ew.
that actually, PSA on that. Everyone should definitely, sanitize your cell phones, people.
We got Looting, Nevada. I missed some. Las Vegas. The Wyndham.
Yeah,
next
the
door,
world
but
famous Wyndham.
Waxahachie. Kevin says not Wisconsin. Yeah. Let's see, Seattle. What's up, Seattle? Go Hawks. Highland Park, New Bedford. Hello, everybody. Ace 10 and 9-8 going to battle here. Chungus again in the lead, and he's going to raise again, pressing that chip advantage. Blazes it to 420.
Oh, the 420. Yes.
Yes.
I love it, Chungus.
Gets it done. 420 is the answer.
He said it. He said
yes!
it. Oh, my God. I got to find
my
him
hero.
Nice. Didn't Danny do a
yes.
It was like on April 20th. He did a
he said at some point during this cash game I am betting 420. Whether that's 4,200 or 420 bucks, it's happening.
Oh yes, and yeah, wash your hands when you're in the restroom, please.
Lord.
Please.
Raise 125.
PSA for your dealers and your fellow players. After using the restrooms, please wash your hands, or after you eat food or something, wash your hands as well. We don't want to see the Cheeto dust on the chips or cards. But you know, regardless of how often we say this, this is actually a main reason why anytime I go on break, my first thing I do is go to the restroom and wash my hands.
Probably a really safe bet. 6 high board here. Gutter for Harsha. Gutter for Chungus
with a flush draw. Combo draw there for Chungus and 1 over.
Random drug test money for Ben. What? Why? Oh, blaze it. That's why. Chungus going to get it done again, and he is just chipping up down there. What a night it is turning out to be for Chungus. Fan favorite tonight.
Yeah, fan favorite indeed, it seems like so far. Other than Shamari, there's a lot of people in the chat cheering for Shamari. He's pretty well known here in the Dallas poker community. But yeah, I mean, even with his chip lead here, just one double up for the other players, and you know, it's pretty detrimental to the stack here. Yeah, he has to play pretty careful here. I mean, he wants to maintain his chip lead, but he doesn't want to go too crazy. He can't really afford a double up. Or doubling up any one of these players.
Traveling B, they can't even spare a square.
What in the world's going on here in the chat?
Someone drop a comment if you understand that reference. Pair versus pair, Chungus, second best to Harsha's top pair, holding here. And Chungus definitely going to be looking this up at least one street. Too deep not to. Can find an 8 or a 5 to take the lead, otherwise Harsha in a good spot. Queen, not quite. Four, not yet. Brings in a 4-liner to a 6 high straight.
6.
6 is good. Kevin got it. Seinfeld reference. Can't even spare a square. Can't you just spare a square?
Never really watched Seinfeld.
Great show. Timeless. Kind of like the Marx Brothers. Timeless. Big comedy fan.
They're opening up a brand new 2.5 right now? What in the... Holy night owls.
Yep,
What,
sure
what in the world? 10:30 at night, and they're opening up a brand new table? I guess that makes sense for the 2.5, right? Yeah. That happens a lot, I imagine.
Limp pot here for these two players. Comes 5-5-4. Nothing doing. Tyler Mawini in the chat. What's up, Tyler?
Yeah.
Queen on the turn. No change.
Okay.
Goes check, check. How late does the room run? Infinite. Infinite.
Yeah, so once we reach midnight, we just start a whole new day.
Check.
And then when we reach the next midnight, we just start a whole new day. 24/7, 365, and 365.25 days a year, you know, if you want to be exact.
You know, I was talking about comedy in the chat. By the way, the Masked Singer this week's reveal. Holy Lord. Big person in the comedy world.
What happened?
Have you seen the Masked? Do you watch the Masked Singer? The Masked Singer on Fox. Great show. I'm sure someone's watched Masked Singer in the chat. But this week's Thanksgiving episode was very fun. Very big comedy world person was unmasked today. I'll explain it to you later, D.
You're good. All right.
Sounds like a plan.
How do we have a trick time comment on a Saturday stream?
What in the world?
Zach.
Well, like all our biggest highlight reels contain him, so.
Yeah, I know.
I
This is
hear
a
lot
finger
of,
wag.
I hear a lot of players that went up north for the tournament series. They said they played with him quite a bit.
John D ahead with the ace right now, but a 5 on the flop for Harsha. Takes the lead. Nobody watches that go. What? Come on. It's Comfort TV. Nobody knows is the answer, Mr. Zach. Your guess is as good as mine.
How many more years does Bildo have left on his?
What?
Never mind.
Mike Williams in the chat. That better not be our Mike Williams dissing.
I don't think it is.
That'd be wild.
What are you needing?
No, yeah, I figured it was an honest question, Zach.
Yeah, but it's just funny because
literally
we just
don't
get that
know.
all the time. It's like,
we literally do not know.
Yeah,
we're
no
not even
no shot.
We're not joshing y'all. We're not trying to string you along. We literally do not know. I mean, if he's watching or not, you're absolutely welcome to come back and play.
Come on back, Trick.
I mean, he ran into Tyler once here, and he even told him like he wants to come back on the stream and play. So maybe that's sometime soon. Yeah, we don't discriminate against anyone's questions here. Come on, guys. What's the buy-in for this event? $365.
Just gotta bust your balls, guys. Just gotta bust your balls a little bit.
215.
If we have any new viewers in the live stream chat, let yourself be known. If you're enjoying our content so far, hit that sub button, hit that like button. Helps the channel out a bunch. We're getting really close to 50K subs.
Oh, 80? God dang. Jesus. Y'all are killing me.
Good morning. 80,000 big blind with an 80,000 big blind ante now. It's getting a little expensive out there.
I know.
Mark Weiss says, I want to play on the stream one day.
Put him in last time.
You know, that's a good point. I feel like
there you go.
maybe make it like a once every couple months thing. Maybe we should try to bring back the lower stakes streams sometime, you know?
Yeah.
Get some of our regulars out there in the 1-2 or 1-2-5 streets a chance.
Thing is, it has to get viewers. You guys gotta want to watch.
That's a fair point. Fair point.
We'll do whatever. We'll have a bunch of, I don't know.
Okay.
I was gonna say something, but that's probably not family appropriate. We'll have a bunch of doctors play on the stream. I don't know, in their doctor gear. They'll play, I don't know, sit and goes. As long as people will watch it, we'll do it.
Yeah, Mark, you got any other realtor friends that would like to play?
Let's go.
Mark,
you guys can play
Mark's
for
game.
houses. You can play
Yeah,
for deeds.
Mark's game. You play for clients.
There you go. Play for leads. All in here from Harsha with the ace-7 off is going to get it done.
That's it. What are you saying about the level?
I was just curious how long, like, it usually goes. So I'm supposed to work in the morning, man.
Yes, Manic Moors. That is what I was going to say.
Let me tell you something. Somebody told me one time, he said, wouldn't it be worth
I mean,
just
that'd
not
probably
coming
be
back
the
to work
highest
because you
viewership
get
we'd ever
paid
have.
Right.
I said, no.
Ben, I mean,
Right.
I said,
But we have to welcome back
No,
our
I mean-
friendly spam
A
bots.
little bit bigger. If I took down first, y'all wouldn't see that.
my point is, I don't want to lose my job over $10,000.
yeah, I mean, for like, never mind.
I'm done with it. I
Yeah,
washed my hands.
I'm just gonna stop
I
talking
wa-
too
that's-
before
yep.
before the mess you
Yep.
created. I start tripping in the dirt and grime as well.
I
boy.
washing my hands.
But look at those payouts, though. I mean, moving
Oh,
on.
so
Look at
much
those
money.
payouts. So
That's
much
so much
money
money.
up top. $18,000. I mean, even after the restructure here, 18 grand for first. Gotta love it.
Okay.
Oh no.
They're coming around real fast.
Oh no.
It's
Dang it, Ben.
It's all done. We're done now, guys. 2 new commentators coming in on Tuesday.
Next person that brings it up is getting permabanned, guys. God. Of course I'm kidding.
7-6 offsuit. Gonna bump it up a bit. Put some pressure on the big blind. What is he working with? Ace-7. Yep, that's in there. Nice things. I'm sorry, David.
I mean, you didn't really even say it. They kind of just they just kind of assumed, and then they were right.
King high board here. Ace high in the lead. Well, Chungus with the betting lead, though. Could get it done if he goes 3 barrels here. He's probably going to get looked up once, but... Oh, never mind.
Quick fold there.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Nice hand there for Chungus. It's a better hand to fold.
Yeah, I mean, and you can't really blame John for doing that either. I mean, though he did have position, Chungus has been playing pretty freaking solid all night. I mean, his only bluff was the ace-5 of clubs 3-bet, and that's probably the best way he could have played that hand.
Yep. Zach Vela saying we would get a lot of super chats, maybe like a bunch of $2 super chats. That's tasteless. I'm done. I'm done. Ace-10 for John D. In the small blind. Looks like he's going to open. Oh, God. Goes for the rafters. 7-6 suited is not going to be getting a call.
He might be like, well, I'm already guaranteed 8 grand, but no. He has his eye on that 18,000.
I was a little bit more patient before I called with the hand that I just had. Had a good hand, but
I don't know if I wanted you to call or not. I had an ace in my hand.
that's with a connector, so I was,
No, I can do it. But
as I said, like I'm still have a little bit of patience left.
I had an ace and a Broadway card, one face card, ace 10.
Yeah, you're in, yeah.
Gosh.
I'm not sure I want to play out of position. You know? If I miss, I'm gonna,
Well, all right, David. I guess we got the
I thought
next
you were gonna go all
idea.
in when it came jack high. You were getting insta-called, I think. 2.
Raised to 2.
Suited King 8 here for John D. Makes it 200K to go. Gets it done.
I got it this time.
Really appreciate everyone that's been tuning in since the start of the stream, and we've been streaming for about almost 2 hours now. Hope y'all have been having some fun hanging out with your favorite commentators, favorite live stream chat pros. 35 of spades here.
Ready for some perspective here?
What's up?
The amount of people watching our stream tonight is twice the amount of people that are probably in our room right now.
Oh, that's a good point. If not more, I mean, 26.
236 people, 237, or 235 if you're including Congress, and then all the staff, times 2. 26 tables plus.
Oh,
3
yeah,
floors,
yeah. And there's
maintenance.
probably like 50 people on staff on site.
Yeah. So welcome,
Yeah.
everybody. We have so many people watching us tonight, and I could not be any more happy. As I'm just very stoked. We'll talk about why in a minute. And Chungus 8-6 off. Not deterred. We'll make it 175 to go. John D, a beautiful queen 9 suited to defend his small blind with.
Final call for William N. for $10 long pot, William N.
Harsha queen 6. Only about another big blind to call to make about 6. Is that the idea? But he does fold. Heads up. And it does come 4-4-5. Flush draw and 2 overs for John D is a very nice looking hand, but a gutter for Chungus can find a 7, 6, or 8.
But he also has 2 overs, so not the worst flop for him either. Bet a 2-10, and I don't think Chungus can fold just yet. Be quite the cooler if he hits the 7 of clubs here.
You said it, not me. You said it, D.
Yeah, he does not want to hit that 7 of clubs. Would be pretty disastrous. Oof. Jack is going to save him some money here. And I imagine John's going to continue with the aggression here. And Chungus will find the fold.
John C, you want to call hot seat? Call hot. Reputable 9.
And he does. They stand for John. Moving on. John now takes the chip lead. He's up to 3 million, and Chungus just under 3, 2.8 to be exact. Harsha in 3rd place here, but of course he's got lots of chips in play still. It's anybody's game tonight on Texas Card House Live Poker on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and Twitter tonight. And if you are one of our other platforms, good evening. Welcome to you over there. Does make the call. He limps it, and Chungus wakes up with 2 aces. And he is going to raise it to 325. And Harsha just gets out of the way. Nice hand.
Would you want to go 11?
All in.
Harsha rips it. Gets it done.
Oh, boy. Final 3 players here. Lots of money at stake here.
I got Texas Tech is upset a little.
Let's do a little something fun in the chat here after this hand. You ready? We got lots of people with me, and you can do this too. It's kind of a little fun idea. All right, since the hand's over. Oh wow, and Harsha just had aces. Jeez Louise. I want anyone who's willing to mess around with me here. Pick an emoji in your chat right now
10-4.
that describes the river. The river in poker. Pick an emoji in chat that describes the absolutely amazing, everyone loves it, the river.
Let it have kings.
Oh, yeah.
How you feel about the river, what the river is to you, what the river can do for you. Pick one. This is fun. I like this. Everyone is different. Every single one is different. How have your rivers been, friends?
Yeah, I guess it's gonna be like representative of how your river's been recently, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get some 5Ks.
This is great. This is great.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm seeing some great ones.
a lot of like throw up emojis. You know, I was gonna do the money sign too, because like you make money on the river too, right? It's you either make money or lose a lot of money. GG's.
Let's go. Let's look at this interaction. I love you guys. You guys are
I like that
amazing.
one. The nail biter with the sweat, the teardrop of sweat.
That's good.
That's a good one.
That is good.
Solid emoji, man. Robert Rogers.
Like the river is there, but we're waiting for them to table their hand. Ooh, yeah.
I like Ed Harris's too. That's a fun one. Fun stuff, guys. Thank y'all so much. A lot of fun there.
776 here. Diamond draw for Chungus, but an open ender for John D.
Oh,
9
there's the
comes
9.
in live.
Wow.
Straight for John D. Chungus still live with the diamonds. Needs to find one on the river. And look at this price.
Someone had a coffin.
Ugh.
Bet and a call.
Diamond!
Diamond! Oh, boy.
Oh, my goodness. The suck and the resuck again.
Front door diamonds come in. 200K from John D.
And look at this. Chungus checked the river to him because he knew he was going to barrel. So tempting to go for value leading on the river when you make a hand like this. And now he's going to turn it into the check raise. He could have even gone bigger than this. He has no idea how strong his opponent is.
Flush.
Flush is good. What a big hand for Chungus. Now up to 3.3 million, and he's firmly in the lead again.
Wow, that was a big pot there. 1.2 million chip pot.
Speaking of the river.
So, yeah, that was a very differing feelings for both these players on that river.
Yeah, one of those players could pick a different emoji than the other for that river.
Hey, Danny Vance in the chat. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Danny?
Don't really see you here in the live stream chat that often.
Must be rooting on Mr. Ryan tonight.
Pleasure to see you in the chat, Danny. Another one of our dealers here at TCH Dallas.
Some really good emojis in here. Let's see.
Yeah, there's some fun ones. Is that a recycling bin? Is it a garbage bin?
Oh, that's perfect.
Poop emoji, classic.
Classic. Bank Chungus is his nickname in the chat. Jack 10 deuce. Not really anything doing here. King high in the lead. Deuce on the turn. Same shtick. And a 6 is going to be good for John to take the check mark. I like the ambulance. Not sure what the purple devil emoji.
I mean, that's like probably
I guess like stacking my opponent and I don't
yeah,
care.
Yeah, it's like just too out of you.
Got him. No, I'm not sorry.
I mean, I'm sure all of us have felt all of the emotions on that river, whether we enjoyed it or not. Part of the game of poker. But it's all about handling your emotions, right? Harsha gonna raise it up with the 10-7.
Raise to 175.
Nick Moore's with the strat question, difference between cash games versus playing tournaments. In my opinion, it's the obvious fact that the blinds are always increasing, and that does change a lot of factors. But I'll let you dive deeper into that.
It's like and stack depth too, right?
Yeah, that's fucked up. No, I'd be fucked up. No. Yeah, we'll wait.
I don't have a problem.
Yeah. Okay. So I just don't act, I guess.
Oh, very, very gentlemanly of these guys.
Is that what we're going to do? Keep folding until he comes back?
Well, yeah, I guess his hand's dead anyway since he didn't wait, but yeah. But so that he doesn't lose a small as well, I'm gonna, regardless of what you do, I'm gonna take a minute on my decision, I guess. Just seems like the nice thing to do.
Kind of nice of Ryan to do there, but bathroom break is a bathroom break. Do what you got to do.
Paul?
Wait, if you folded, would it have gone to him?
If we both folded, yeah.
I don't.
No, it's a dead hand.
No, because his hand is dead.
I'll let you know what happens after.
It's a good question, actually. I don't know.
This is weird. I mean, they were trying to give him a chance to go to the restroom, but then it kind of didn't even work out anyways because
This is weird.
he has to deal out the hand, but then the hand's dead when he's not there. Oh, this is even weirder.
And trips for Ryan. And Harsh is the one betting. And you had no reason to raise here. Board is incredibly dry. Snap check back. Comes a 6 on the river.
Good check. Jack.
Scenario, the last player with the last live hand would win the pot.
Wow.
Him would be dead.
That would be him.
I did not know that.
Folded,
Yeah,
then he would win.
Yeah, because it's just his hand dead.
should have done that.
Wow, yeah. Crazy. Kind of an interesting scenario, and that must be TDA rules. So, guys, take that with you to your next tournament in your bank of information.
Yeah.
If you get into that spot where the
There's Gatorade bottles
big
on the
blind's
table.
hand would be dead, and you want to fold the other two hands in a three-way situation, well, turns out big blind still wouldn't get that hand because it only goes to the
Yeah.
last player with the live hand.
Because your hand's just dead if you're not there when the last card is dealt. At least that's a rule here.
Yeah.
And then your hand is just if there's no player to combat you there, then yeah, only the live hand can take a pot.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll call for Sean L for 150 Alex.
All right, well, we can first, even we were 10-handed. Or 9-handed. Keep.
All in.
All in here from John. On the top pair holding, but Chungus the same top pair with a straight draw, but is currently behind the kicker problem.
Yeah, and it was a 3-bet pot, so that might help Chungus get away from this top pair holding here. It is a pair and a straight draw, but John D with all the overpairs in his range here.
That's close enough. Oh, I guess you probably should know, so it's close enough.
Yeah, I think he'll find the fold. I mean, it's not even the best kicker. Great fold.
Next time we're not gonna wait. Next time we don't wait. Just find him out. Let's go. Find him out.
I mean, I went as fast as I can. I even washed my hands.
Wait, what?
I even washed my hands.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't. I was like, what the
I
fuck?
did.
If you didn't, why would you admit?
Shane, right? He was sitting next to me when you were sitting next to me on the other side of the big fat man. Remember that guy, Shane Mullins?
I'm
I'm not gonna say it on the.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, honestly.
I'll say that.
But I've got very poor short-term memory.
I feel
Ryan's on another level, man.
I feel like John has been on our final day before, and he always brings up some funny conversations.
He's got really good timing.
Yeah. You could have said about the chips in the middle.
So yes, he did wash his hands. Can confirm.
All in from Harsha, no action.
All right. Harry. Do that transfer. Go for it.
What's your name? Wait, I'm getting delirious. So just delirious.
On the button, right? Yeah, you're button.
Yeah, I've been up since like 6 in the morning.
That's a good point. Some people just wake up before even the start of the
Yeah, it's not like they wake up at like 9 and get there by 10, right? So it's.
Oh, that's what I used to
I know,
do. Yeah.
me too, but some people just wake up at 4 a.m., feed the cows, you know?
Oh my god. No, but normally when I play this tournament, I am usually staying up pretty late on Friday night, and then I wake up at the start of the tournament. So when the tournament starts, that's when I'm waking up, and then I get here, usually around like noon. Like I don't take my time.
Chungus gets it done with the gutter here. Moving on. Ah, great. Here's a great Wisconsin stat, and I tell people stuff like this all the time. Out of the 50 drunkest counties in the United States, only 9 are outside of Wisconsin. And I have a map.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of the other ones are around Wisconsin.
What a state.
I'm telling you.
I know what a baked Alaska is. Apparently, a lot of people just think that he's from Alaska. It's like flambéed ice cream, right? Well, kinks for John D.
Call this a premium. And that is my insightful commentary for the evening. And Ryan's gone.
Where did Ryan
Ryan is gone. Out. Oh, he's back. Nice. That's why. Very nice stand.
I waited as long as I could. I was stalling. As long as I appreciated that.
It was a relevant question. There's going to be an update to the screen.
Oh, really? She's on that screen instead of flipping?
No, I have to put take the prize pool remaining. The 7.2 million chips. I take that number.
Oh, just chip chop.
So we know what a million's worth.
Okay.
So that gives you guys an idea.
I mean, I'm okay with a chip chop if you want to do that.
John's just like, anything. Just get me out of here, guys. I just want to go home.
Delirious.
Well, I'm honestly just curious because I can't pull up my phone.
Yes, I understand. Yeah.
Rob Gardner in the chat rooting for John. Seeing some more chat rails. Love to see it. I know I've seen some Harsha love in the chat as well tonight. Harsha definitely one of the regulars in the room for tournaments. Love to see him here today. As it comes King Jack 10 clubbing. And that's a pretty much close to a nothing burger. 8 now.
Straight.
Yeah, wait. 8, 9,
Oh, I didn't know. No,
Jack,
no straight.
8,
No
9,
straight.
10 Jack King, yeah.
8, 9, 10 Jack. 8, 9, 10 Jack King.
King.
That's 5, right?
That's 5.
That's 5 cards.
That's
That's a straight.
5 things. Just kidding.
A player laughed at me once too when I think I was dealing, and then it was on a bomb pot too, and I was just like, I was like counting with my fingers, and they were like, "You need your fingers to count." I was like, "Oh, I just want to make sure, man," because I was like,
that's Umid's thing, man. Every
Straight.
time Umid does that, it's so funny to me. I die laughing when he does that on our big stakes game.
What you got?
He has the complete balance. You know that, right? Umid has done that once with the straight, and he's done that once without the straight.
Yeah.
Pure
There's like a
balance.
one-liner on the board. Yeah.
Oh, how much? 40?
Shout out to Umid, one of our quarter 50 players.
The million wouldn't, the per million wouldn't be relevant if somebody's under a million.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
For sure. I was just curious. That would be helpful just.
I mean, they would get more than 8 million. I mean, they would get more than 8,000 if
Right.
it is.
Right.
How much you got?
Thank you all for tuning in for the past 2-ish hours. A final table of our $365 buy-in 20K guaranteed tournament. These players have been battling it out since 10 a.m. for the most part. I mean, John D mentioned he woke up at 6 a.m. this morning, so he's having a long day, to say the least. John's just having none of it. Just going to go all in with the ace-10. Ready to get this tournament over with.
2.8 or something like that.
Nothing.
But yeah, really appreciate everyone for tuning in for this entire time. Appreciate Mark's super chat. Really appreciate that, Mark. And thank you to all the new sub and likes. And if this is your first time watching TCH Live, I highly recommend you all tune in during the week. Monday through Thursday, we stream cash games. Monday, Thursday, we stream from Austin, Texas. But on Tuesday and Wednesday, you get to hear the voices of me, Ben, and Ben. That's right, we got 2 Ben commentators here. Some high-stakes action on Tuesday, quarter 50, and 5:10 in the quarter on Wednesday nights, 6 o'clock to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. And this might be a big pot here for Chungus.
Yeah, this is going to be probably lights out unless he can find some sort of miracle.
He's just taking his time here. Definitely a slam dunk call, but like I said earlier, these players have been playing all day. Doesn't want to make a mistake here. This is not the time to have, the chip stacks miscounted or putting your money in at a inopportune time.
That's a 1,185,000. Okay, that's a big difference.
John D with some of Harsha's outs. He's got 2 of his clubs. Oh, no.
Thank you. Do not improve this.
And he is not wishing he got a call on this one. He just wanted to get this one through. 2 unders to the pair of 7s for Chungus is an 80-20 spot. He needs some help. He's got wheel. Nope, just kidding, not wheel, but then he's got a bottom pair here. And the 7's still looking good. Needs a 3 and a 3 only on the river. No dice.
Oh, wow, that's a big pot there.
Big pot going Chungus's way. We are heads up, and Harsha's eliminated in 3rd. How about the GGs for him in the chat?
Taking home $8,000. GG's in the chat for Harsha, battling it out for the past few hours.
I have a certain number, then play for the rest or something like that. Yeah.
See what they're talking about here. See if we can chime in.
50-50. All right, so I have 2.5, 2.6, 2.645 before the, I put my blind in, so.
Okay, I have not yet. Hold on.
Huh?
I
You
have
probably
not
have
put
about
mine
4.
yet.
Well, you have 5.
What's the blinds? 100?
1-1. He said 3-20.
Looks like they're getting some sort of count here.
Yeah, it looks like they might be discussing a chop here, but hands are going to be dull here. They're down to heads up, playing for $18,000 for first place money here. So good luck to these final 2 players.
3, 4. Yeah. 420.
What is it?
Yeah. 4.3 is, yeah.
He's got about 2.8.
Okay, so that's.
I mean, he can do it. Figure it up on a calculator.
Yeah, I
Real
don't have.
quick. You want to do it from here, or do you want to play this hand? Whichever one you want to do.
It's up to you.
Let's just do it from here when he
Okay.
gets back. I mean, I can just sit here and wait until
Okay.
he gets back. Okay.
And hey, wait, I'm going to make this easier.
It's not going to be on these based on these numbers is what I'm saying.
Right.
We're not going to get into a 15-minute delay. It's not going to take that long, is it?
Yeah. Okay, we can go ahead and play this hand.
Okay. All right. 250.
See? Here, I'll make this easy as well. Stick out instead.
Floor 20.
All right, so now there looks like they're going to get a full count here, and I think we have the numbers already because this did happen 15 minutes ago about, so we do have the numbers for this. They actually are going to chop heads up, but it's not an even chop. Ryan is, or rather Chungus, is in first
the
place
lion's
tonight.
chair.
Absolute champion, one of our own, and we love to see it. Congratulations to Ryan. He's going to take down $16,700.
Very well deserved.
And in second place, of course, John will be taking down $12,100. And I got to say, I got to point this out because these guys are amazing. Let's come back to the big one. They actually pulled 1,000 out of the remaining pool to tip to the dealers.
Wow, that's awesome.
These guys are amazing. They tipped $1,000 to the dealers, the hardworking dealers that were working, all day and night through a huge short staffage today. And thank you to these guys. And of course, I'm just going to touch base really quick with you guys. So congrats to these players first. And foremost, that's a lot of money, and they outlasted 238 other players. So congrats to them, and all the best to them tonight. Enjoy, go celebrate. To all 530 of you guys that stuck with us today, thank you so much for tuning in to TCH Live tonight. This was an excellent showing and a great tournament. I had a great time with you, Derek.
Yeah, this was a great final table.
So good, so good.
A lot of good play, a lot of sick coolers, as we like to see on the final table.
Absolutely. And I just also want to touch base with you on one thing. There is a lot of people are starting to figure it out now that I am going to be going back to Wisconsin starting the. We moved back December 5th, so I want to just say, first of all, thank you guys for being such an awesome, supportive base for me here at Texas Card House. You were very welcoming back when I started with Greg P, Ben K, and just getting my feet wet with them, and you guys were very welcoming back then, and you're still amazing now. I'm still going to try and do a lot of work remotely with the stream, but I might not be streaming as much after the 5th of December, so if I don't see you very much until, maybe January, February, that would be why. So thank you all so much for being an awesome, supportive group. And thank you to all the dealers, of course, the maintenance staff, floors. Let's see, we had the cage, the hostesses. Did I say the waitresses? I think I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and then, of course, everyone else that makes Texas Card House possible. You're all beautiful people. Thank you for what you do. Without final ado, I'm Ben. That's Derek, Cooper, and John Kelsey in the back tonight. And we're gone. We'll see you on Monday in Austin for some mid-stakes down there, guys. 6 p.m. Don't miss it. And we'll see you then. Take care, guys.
Have a great night.
The Texas Card House Poker Cruise is getting closer and closer. Poker lovers from all over the country will be joining us on the Royal Caribbean Allure of the Seas, sailing out of Galveston, Texas. The clock is ticking for you to get the best deal possible. Get an ocean view room for as little as $692 per person. Get a Central Park balcony suite for as little as $734 per person. Under 30 remain at this price point. Once they're booked, these prices will go up. Your room is fully refundable up until December 20th, 2022. Save money by booking today. Reach out to Christy at Curated Cruises to get this amazing deal today. Texas Card House Poker Cruise. More details at texascardhouse.com.